As I speak to people as an Indigenous older adult here in Winnipeg, that I often ask them in sitting and just chatting in conversation is when they're from different parts of the world, always ask them, why did you come to Canada? Because we have this extreme heat and we have this extreme cold. And most of the people have given me the answer that they came to the land of opportunity or to the land of milk and honey. Came looking for employment and better ways of life, and we had to leave our home and come to the city to search for a better life. As Indigenous elder adults, we cannot say it's a land of opportunity for us in most cases.
The kinds of conditions that we faced was not only deplorable housing at that time, but the fact that the racism in the city was really bad, and to today the racism is still here. Many of our people face that discrimination, racism in employment, any kind of training, and so any kind of places to live, that's another area. A lot of our people are homelessness as well. We have a huge housing crisis now, not only here in Manitoba in our province, but across the country.
Getting a place to rent is impossible. And then the ones that are for rent are dilapidated and often not well kept, at very high priced. And we have such a big shortage of housing in Winnipeg, and especially a shortage of affordable housing.
When the COVID pandemic hit, it sort of glaringly opened up the issues for vulnerable seniors in particular. Not just the vulnerable seniors living in personal care homes, but also those that were extremely marginalized, those that were unhoused, living on the street, living in dilapidated housing, and those that were living in shelters. Ironically, though, we know as Indigenous people that these conditions have been there since colonization.
It's not that our glass is empty. We have a full glass. We have ideas, we have solutions. All we need now is to convince the government, the powers to be, housing for us Indigenous seniors is crucial.
I approached my friend and my elder, Don Robinson, and he came up with this, suggested that the best fitting for that concept was Minosin, Kikiwa, which means it's a good home. You think of the Creator when you use those kind of terms, and it was a collaborative effort because we couldn't say it in Dene. I couldn't say it in Dene, and I couldn't pronounce it in Dene for others to understand it. Imagine trying to say those words on a sign or something like that.
Now I've witnessed where the housing is Indigenous-led, Indigenous management, and how it dramatically improved.
What we need for Indigenous seniors is to create spaces where there's the utmost kindness and love for them. And that's what we need to create, not just for Indigenous seniors, but for all seniors.